Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see from the title, I'll be showing you guys how to make a wig with a frontal from scratch. Now, I did a wig video before here on my channel, but it's time I did an updated one, and I've never shown you guys how I did my wigs with a frontal. So the hair that I'm using today to do this is from RECOOL Hair off AliExpress, which I've been loving since lately. As you can see, their packaging is quite nice. It's not like a lot of other vendors on AliExpress, which I absolutely love. I received 3 bundles and a frontal of Mongolian curly hair, bundles in lengths 20, 18 and 16 inches, and a 16-inch lace frontal. They also sent me a beauty blender, but guys, that one is tough, but it's really hard. Don't think I'll be using it. And I got these cards in the box as well. Yes, and this one is just stating the specifications of the hair and all that good stuff. Now what I'm gonna need is a tweezer and some water along with the frontal, because I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a little bit on how I customize my frontals, and I do this before I go ahead and make the wig. Yes, so to just make everything really manageable, I usually go ahead and spray the front of the hairline with the water. Yes, this just makes everything really easy to pluck and just manage overall. So I kind of like part out a section there in the front that I'll be working on, and I just focus on really thinning out this area so that everything kind of mimics the natural hairline and look more realistic. Now I know this looks pretty bald, but it's not gonna look like that at the end. We really don't want it to have that bulky super neat look at all, because I mean, in reality, that's not how our hairline looks, so well, most people, I'd say, not all, but yeah. So I'm just going to continuously do this right throughout, and I'm just working on one side at a time. Now this is how it's looking so far, and I just continue to do the same thing. I don't have any specific pattern that I work in. I usually just section off a part in the front, and I just work on that area. Now this is how that section is looking, and you can see the difference here. That side isn't plucked as yet, and you can see the huge difference. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to just plucking this side, and I'll come right back. Okay, so I'm done with that, and I'm just combing out all the hairs that I tweezed out of the hairline, and this is what we're working with. Looks pretty realistic, right? This is all the hair that I plucked out, guys. I know it's a lot of hair, but that's what you gotta do in order to get that realistic look. Now I'm gonna move on to the bundles, and what I'm gonna do is kind of give it an ombre vibe, because I didn't want it to be black. I always get curly textures, but I've never really colored them. I only did it like once, and I didn't do it myself. So today I'm gonna go ahead and just lighten the ends of the bundles. And I'm taking my basic white, and I mix that with some 20 volume developer from Clairol, and I'm just applying this with an application brush. Nothing you've never seen me do here on my channel. I didn't even cover the bundles, guys, because the mixture works really fast. As you can see here, it started to lighten out, and I didn't want it to get it like blonde or anything. Then I moved on to bleaching the lace on the frontal, because it was light brown, but it was looking a little bit ashy on my skin, so I had to go in and bleach it a tad. I let that sit for like 5 minutes. Then later on, I went on to tinting it with some sienna brown from Adore, and I got some hot water that I boiled, and I'm just mixing the two together, and then I proceed to just putting the lace frontal into this, and I let it sit for like 5 minutes. I don't let it stay for too long. So this is the wig cap I'm working with. It's mesh, and I prefer this because it kind of helps the scalp to breathe a little bit more. And this is how the lace of the frontal is looking. Now I'm gonna move on to starting my wig, and I just go ahead, secure the ear to ear of the frontal with needles, and then I start to sew it onto the cap. So what I usually do is I kind of loop the thread. It's easier to watch than explain, but as I sew it, I kind of loop the thread so that everything is a little bit more secure. So it's like a over and under motion, yeah, when I sew. So I don't just overlap with the thread. I kind of go over then under with the thread and kind of make a loop, and then yeah, it's pretty much how I secure my frontal from ear to ear. And this is always what I start off with before securing the bundles to the wig cap. So Now that I am done with securing the frontal to the wig cap, that's how it looks, and I'm gonna move on to securing the bundles. So I'm just unraveling this, and I'm starting off with my 20 inches because you usually start off with your longest bundle and work your way up to the shortest because you want to have that layered effect going on. So I secure one end of the weft with a needle so that it's manageable for me to sew on the rest of the weft, and I sew it on in the same way, kind of like over and under with the thread, so that it creates a loop, and I make sure that everything is just more secure. And guys, believe it or not, this is pretty much all I do right throughout the wig. Like, I don't do anything different. I just continuously keep on securing the bundles on to the wig cap.
Can you let go of it all tonight? Or will you decide to push on through and ignore the words inside? Take a breath now.
Now, once I reach to the end of that, I don't cut the weft, I just overlap it. So I pretty much just bend it, and then I secure the end right there with a needle so that it stays in place while I secure the rest of the weft onto the wig cap. So this helps to minimize shedding. So I'm just continuing to do this right throughout. And guys, what I was pretty impressed with is that they gave me a lot. They gave me a lot on each bundle. So I mean, one bundle went right up to the top of the wig. Okay, so here I'm showing you where I'm showing you guys my finger, because this is the amount of space I put between each weft. Yes, now this is where that bundle ended, and I started on the 18 inches. Now you can see that I don't have much space left on the wig, and I just started my second bundle, right? Pretty impressive. But after when I finished sewing, when I closed up the wig, I realized that I wanted the wig to be a little bit more voluminous. So if you want your hair to not be too voluminous, I feel like this would be good for you, but I wanted a little bit more volume, so I went in with the leftover of the 18 inches, and I had to cut it and put it in the spaces I showed you earlier on that I left between the wefts. So this is what allowed me to get more of a fuller look, basically. So you don't have to do it, it's totally optional, but at the end of it all, I ended up using 2 bundles and the frontal. So I'd say if you want a super natural look that is not too voluminous, you could go with like a bundle and a half, and if you want a little bit more volume, I definitely recommend 2 bundles and the frontal. That's pretty much it for how I make my wig, guys. Now I'm gonna move on to securing it to my head.
You've got one life to live, don't let it go. Can you let go of it all tonight? Or will you decide to push on through and ignore the words?
Went ahead and just kind of use the tail end of my comb to make sure everything is well secured and all that, and it's looking pretty natural. The color matches me perfectly. Now I'm just gonna tie it down. So as you can see, the hair does look, it's damp, and it's damped with water, but I really want to restore a little bit of shine. It's not dull or anything, but I kind of want it to be a little bit damper than this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to add my nothing my soft and free grow healthy nothing but curl wake up spray revitalizer. It's a revitalizer basically for your curls. This is it. My lighting is pretty strong, but this is it. This is pretty inexpensive. I got it at my beauty supply store here in Jamaica. It's at King's Plaza, Discount Beauty. You guys know I've been talking about Discount Beauty a lot. I'm not promoting for them or anything. I just go there a lot to buy, you know, like hair products and stuff like that, and you know, really convenient. It's really convenient for me. So
Where are you going so fast tonight? Have you ever stopped beside the road to smell the rose of life? Take a breath now, don't hold it in too long, 'cause you might end up missing out on life's short lived.
yeah, there you have it. Now I'm just gonna allow it to dry down like this, and I'm gonna proceed to do my makeup. I'm gonna do a tutorial on this look, so just, you know, wait on that. It will be up this Friday. Yeah, Friday. So stay tuned for that to see the makeup look, and I'll be right. Alright guys, so I'm back. I'm gonna move on to removing the headband. That's pretty much it for this wig, making a wig from scratch tutorial. I really hope that this updated tutorial really helped you guys out. I did a wig making tutorial like a year or two ago, and I do understand that you guys kind of wanted to see an update on that. Plus, I've never really made a tutorial here on my channel where I actually did one with a frontal, so I feel like it was really good that I did this, because a lot of people have been asking me like if I'm the one that customizes my frontal, you know, all that jazz. So yeah, I finally came on here and kind of, you know, show you guys how I achieve the look of that and everything, and I really hope that, you know, this was helpful to you guys. If it was, please go ahead and leave a thumbs up on this tutorial, and don't forget to leave your thoughts down below in the description box as well. You know, I really want to know you guys' thoughts. Of course, always stay positive, and yeah, I'll be sure to put all the information down below in the description box about this hair. Don't forget to stay tuned here on my channel, yes, to see this makeup tutorial. Is coming up this Friday, so not going nowhere. Just know so you have to come back. And if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so, because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday and Friday here on my channel. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in my next upload.